Meet the xTool M2 Colorcraft laser machine. Today I'm unboxing this newly released M2 that was gifted to me from xTool, so I could try it out and give you an honest review and walk along with this new machine. Make sure to please like this video below and subscribe to my channel. If you are interested in the new M2, I will link it below this video. I am pretty new to using laser machines, but I heard this prints and cuts on paper along with all these other materials, so I thought it would be perfect to add onto my craft room. You'll need to separately get the smoke purifier, and there is an adapter for this machine, or you could directly let the exhaust air out through a window. I liked this purifier that was compact. Inside the machine, they had all parts and accessories that goes along with it. I think this rotary might be a separate accessory, but they did include it for me. This is, I believe, the smoke exhaust if you want to air through a window instead of a purifier. Now to add the laser module that it came with, which was the 10 watt, and love that it just snaps on, I think because it's magnetic here. Then there's a small cable that plugs onto the module holder in the machine and connects to the laser module. Next, I'm connected to the power supply to officially turn it on. I have to say the process to get this going was pretty smooth, and to be honest, I don't do really well when setting up new technical things like this. So this was pretty intimidating initially, but it was pretty straightforward, and their instructions to set this up was very easy to follow. You'll need to download their software, which I also loved because it's not an internet-based. It has their own software, which was nice and easy. I went through their first starter tutorial that they offered for my first cut, and of course I had to try the paper one. They had a few other ones to follow along with other materials as well. It took me step by step for my first cut. On the pink paper, it etched writing, which I love this idea that it kind of prints even with the laser. And then on the black paper, it cut the most detailed pattern, which is very impressive. They also sent me a separate Inkjet module that actually prints in color, but I did like that it etches on paper, which is kind of like printing, but with the laser. Since I understood how to do the settings for the paper, I just uploaded my templates from my paper flowers to give it a try as my second cut. And it cuts really nicely with little details, which I will have to take advantage of for the tiny flowers I make. Any little scraps left over after the cuts can be just vacuumed with my handheld portable vacuum, which is nice and easy. I was excited to try the rotary attachment. It is called the xTool Rotary Attachment 3 Lite. Starting with the main base plate on the bottom, attach the power module. It nicely snaps on as well. And there's a small hole for the screw on the left side. Then attach the jaw chuck, and I attach the extended jaw that also just snaps on, and it comes with other components for this. And this is where it holds up your cylinder shaped object like water bottles. There's also a plug that goes onto the back of this, and there are these left and right positioning plates that I put on the bottom right corner inside the machine. And there's this additional support module for bigger water bottles that will hold up here. Then plug this into your machine by following these tabs on the edge. I really wanted to try the terracotta pot with my logo, and again I was thinking this would be way more complicated, but just follow the instructions, and wow, I can't believe I actually did this pretty easily. There will also be a horizontal laser holder attachment that you have to switch out so the laser module could sit horizontally. Then plug in the cable again and prep your cylinder object by resizing between the jaw. For the terracotta pot, you do have to be gentle but just tight enough to hold it up. I just added my logo, but I'm thinking so many cute floral design patterns would be lovely, or personalizing for gifts or sweet messages you could add on here. I saw this also has an attachment where you could add something that's a sphere, so like an ornament or a ball, a globe, Just throwing some ideas here. I used one of my flower doodles for my mug here, and now I'm thinking, what else can I engrave? I love how the terracotta pot came out for my paper cactus. Next, I'll be showing you the Inkjet module. When you want to print and cut, you won't need a printer separate. You simply take the laser module off and add the Inkjet module when you want to print. This is the bottom cap to cover, and keep it on there when you are storing, and keep it on there when you are adding it in and plugging it in. It will automatically come off when the machine starts. This module also snaps in very nicely. I'm using one of my print and cut paper orchid pattern. So I added a cardstock paper and it will print first. I love that this will also print on other materials like wood. So I will definitely try that another time. You can find my orchid template linked below as well. After the printing is done, switch out to the laser module and plug that in. Then it will cut the paper. The print of this was very accurate as my regular printer, and I love that this has a camera so you could see exactly where it's printing and cutting on the paper inside the machine, keeping things precise. I have a full paper orchid tutorial that I will link below along with the template. I have a few other print and cut templates that will be perfect to use with this machine. I'm excited to try new things with this new laser machine. I have an affiliate link below for the new xTool M2. If you are interested, please like this video below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.